Are you unhappy at work? Do you feel unappreciated, undervalued and underpaid? Is work a chore? Does the time spent there just drag? Are you misunderstood? Not listened to? Is there a lack of respect? A lack of teamwork? Poor communication? A lack of opportunity? Is morale poor, yours and others? Is there just no job satisfaction? As a result, have you made the decision to stay in your workplace but to quit? To turn up each and every day, to grind out every day, each and every day, to do just what you need to do, to keep them off your back? If so, you're not alone. You are like millions of other workers in small and big business all over the world. Disillusioned, disengaged, disrespected and resentful, doing just enough, living with negativity, talking down the business with other like-minded co-workers whenever the opportunity arises, holding official and unofficial pity parties where you discuss the shortcomings in the business, the lack of leadership, the unrealistic targets which gives you a sense of failure, the fact that they don't care about you, that they do not listen, that the ways that they want you to work just don't work. You're desperate for things to change, but nothing ever changes. Promises are made, things are said, but nothing ever changes because there is insufficient labour to get the job done. The equipment is not up to the job and you are left to carry the load while others are allowed to get away with doing less, to go sick, to turn up late and to work slowly, and they don't get chased. And as a result, you have to make up the difference to pick up and to cover the shortfall. The result of all of this is that you just can't wait to leave. You feel down, beaten down and depressed. Is this you? Is this how you feel? Is this your world? Do you want things to change? If you do, then it's you that has to change. You have to change your job, or you have to change you. Boom. To make serious changes in your life. Serious changes that will improve the way that you feel, your morale. Changes that will give a new meaning to your life, to your endeavours. Change that will improve your working relationships. If you do, then you have to come to terms with just one thing. The change that needs to happen is in you. If you are unhappy at work and unable or unwilling for whatever reason to take on new ideas and concepts and to change, then leave, because you are unhappy and nothing is going to change. And believe this, you will be making other people unhappy too. You will be bringing other people down with you, and colleagues will be glad to see the back of you because you will be the negative agent in your business, just a terrorist in your business, and this negativity will transmit through and into your personal life. Life is just a game. It is just a game, a phrase that's used time and time again to console, to inspire and to motivate individuals and groups of people. Well, life is just a game, the most serious game that you will ever play. Here's another phrase. Life is a joke. And yes, it is. Life is a joke. But if you are not in control, the joke can be on you. Are you a winner or a loser in this game that we call life? And what is winning anyway? What does winning look like? One thing is for sure, if you're losing, you know all about it. If things are not going your way, if you are down on your luck, broke, near broke, jobless, lacking in confidence, self-esteem, frustrated, bored, unfulfilled, depressed, in a bad relationship, suicidal or just plain not happy, you are not winning. If you are currently, though, truly happy and fulfilled, no matter what your circumstance, how you live, your job or the size of your bank account, then you are one of life's winners, a natural-born winner to be congratulated, so well done. If you're not, and you are unhappy, and you want to change your circumstance, you need to start winning. You need to change your attitude. If you are just starting out on the journey of your life, leaving school, university, starting a new job or a new relationship, you need to position yourself into a space where you can win. You need to position your headspace. So what is winning anyhow? How do you know when you are winning? People are so often so very busy, wrapped up in playing the game of their lives, that they forget to stop and just to ask themselves if they are winning and if they are happy. But you know, there is one final moment in one's life, one place where one really reviews one's life and takes stock honestly, reflecting on the successes and the regrets, where all of the bullshit is stripped away, and that place is our deathbed. As death approaches, it removes the need for bravado and pride, etc., 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 the crap that we use to mask our feelings. History has shown that at this time, on our deathbeds, People, us, we do not want to review our bank accounts, our property portfolios, our art collections or our asset registers, etc, etc, etc. All of the material things that we've amassed in our lives. On our deathbeds, on people's deathbeds, people just want to be surrounded by and call for their family, friends and all of those that they held dear, their loved ones. They want to relive the moments of euphoria, elation and thoughts where inner joy was truly experienced, and on their deathbeds people often speak about regrets and the things that they did not do or achieve. It is at this moment when we often want to pass on advice on how to live life to others, especially to those that are close. Advice on how to live a good life, how to be a winner, how to win in life. Advice that's born out of success and failure. And the advice is to live a great life, to follow your dreams and to be happy. There seems to be at this moment clarity about what really has been important or what should have been important. It seems that at this time one truly experiences an insight into what winning in life is all about. And this tells us that ultimately winning in life is not dependent on the material things that get achieved or collected in life. It tells us that ultimately winning in life is more about the feeling that we have, that we carry in ourselves as we live our lives, and that feeling is called happiness. True inner happiness is a state of mind where there is gratitude in the attitude, giving and forgiving, banishment of worry and anxiety, and the love of oneself. If you cannot simply love yourself, you will never ever be able to truly love or appreciate anything or anyone else. If you want to be happy at work, to experience what winning at work is actually like, no matter where you work, no matter what the conditions are at work, no matter what your conditions of work are, no matter your state of health, if you want to be and feel appreciated, if you want to feel valued, if you want better pay, if you want to feel respected, to work with great morale, to have opportunity and to experience true job satisfaction, you need to look within. If you change your outlook, if you change your state of mind, if you put gratitude in your attitude, if you start giving and forgiving unconditionally, if you try to banish worry and anxiety and concentrate on loving yourself, you will not only start to win in the workplace, you will start to win in life. Life isn't easy. Life is hard, life's unrelenting, life is unfair, life is what you make it and what you take from it. Life can be good or life can be bad. It's up to you. What do you want to get from it? Anything that you focus on life gets better, and that goes for happiness and happiness in the workplace. So understand this. All that you are and all that you will ever be is a direct result of your thoughts, your dreams, the decisions that you make and the actions that you take. You are what you think. So you need to remain focused on positivity and on being happy. To remain happy in your life, you need to remain focused on being happy, no matter where you are or your circumstance. The problem with people's lack of happiness is that they expect other people or the workplace to rock up and to deliver it to them. For life to hand happiness over on a plate, well, life isn't like that. It's not like it, is it? It's not the game. This is not the party. That's not the thing we're in. That's not life in the big city. That certainly is not the deal. Unhappy people have not realised this. They've not cottoned on, so they live their lives unfulfilled, bitter, resentful, wallowing in negativity, giving little to life and getting little back from life in return. You have to give in life to get back. It's the rule of the universe. In the workplace, employees have a tendency to blame the workplace for their unhappiness. They expect the work bus, they expect the work delivery van to roll up and deliver great morale, opportunity, job satisfaction, respect, teamwork, appreciation at their feet. They wait for all the great stuff that they want to be done for them, to be delivered to them. They pass the ownership for how they feel, for what they do and for how they feel onto others, onto their workplace, onto work colleagues or management. If you want to feel happy, appreciated at work, look within. Start giving of yourself, your time, your positivity. Start over-giving. Look for the good, not the bad. Talk the business up. Most people wait to be blessed, for the blessing just to come to them. Don't wait for the blessing. Actively go out to be the blessing. Most people, the unhappy people, want to wallow in their own unhappiness, to feed on it, to add to it, to pass it on to others. They want to see the bad, not the good. When going to a party, Whether you have a good time or not is dependent on you, on your attitude, on your frame of mind, how you position yourself. If you decide to have a good time, no matter how bad the band is, no matter how poor the food is, no matter how few people turn up, no matter what the beer tastes like, you will have a good time. But if you decide to have a bad time, no matter how good the band is, no matter how great the food is, no matter that loads of people have turned up, no matter how sweet the beer is, you will have a bad time. And by the same token, whether you are happy at work, no matter what the issues are, no matter how poor the equipment is, no matter how short the staffing is, no matter what the colleagues and managers are like, it is up to you. Your happiness, your disposition, it is on you. It is down to you. If you realise this, if you make constructive changes, if you chase your happiness, you will find that winning feeling. Life is hard and demanding, a bit like putting a stone to a grindstone. Life can either pulverise you or it can polish you, just like a stone being placed against a grindstone. It all depends on position. How you position the stone depends on whether you pulverise it or shine it. How you position yourself in life depends on whether you are happy or not. Inside or outside work, happiness is like a bug. It can be caught, it can be worked on. Major significant changes in one's disposition can be achieved by owning up and taking responsibility for one's attitude. This actually creates a win-win situations where all parties can feed off each other. The result is a great workforce, great service, great results, great morale, great job satisfaction. Boom!